funny, David, in listening to your question, I had flashbacks to the first half of my career. Fresh out of graduate school, I went to work for Metro in Washington, D.C., planning and building the Metro. And I remember in those early years, before Metro really began operation, construction was underway, and a lot of people weren't happy with that. There had been a lot of controversy as to whether the money should be spent on something like this, and many people couldn't imagine the need for a system like that. And I remember doing public hearings and meeting with a lot of people that weren't happy about the plans. And an extraordinary leader that I worked for continued to remind us, young rookies at the time, that what we're doing is planning for the next generation and the generation after that. And those words at that point in my life, I was in my mid-20s, kind of hard to appreciate. But now, looking back on that project, I can't imagine what the Washington, D.C. area would be like without the Metro Rail system. And here in my lifetime, the criticism now is, who are the short-sighted people that laid out that 100-mile system? It only has 2 tracks, so you can't have express trains. Stations can only accommodate 8-car trains. Trains can only run 90 seconds apart. Stations aren't planned for other sections of the city and other sections of the region, even though since then some things have been added, more recently service out in the direction of Dulles Airport. But that was an important life lesson for me in my early 20s, and I didn't fully appreciate it at the time. But transferring that experience here, we have to think long term when it comes time to making transportation investment decisions.